Winning with King and Rook can be pretty hard, so today I'm going to go through how you can actually win these endgames, so you then can use these techniques and win every single game where you have a King and a Rook versus a King. So, well, first of all, the most basic things, you cannot checkmate a King in the middle of the board if you only have a Rook. That's impossible. So what you'll need to do is force your opponent's King to get to the corner, and then from there checkmate. But how do you do it? Well, now I'm going to show you. So this is a common position that might occur where you have a Rook and a King, the opponent has a King, and you just give a check, let's say. Your opponent goes to the side. Now, what's the most simple way to get your opponent's King to the corner? I'm going to show you. This might look pretty counterintuitive at first, but one of the best ways is actually just to move your Rook away from the King. The reason for this is if your opponent's King goes, for example, to d4, you simply give a check. Your opponent is forced to go to the corner, then you can follow them up. Or not to the corner, but they're forced to go to another rank. Then you can follow it up by bringing your King up. Now, this file that your opponent was previously on is not no longer available for the King. So their King is forced to go upwards towards the corner up here. So now, let's say your opponent goes attacks our Rook once again. We can simply just bring the Rook to the other side. Now, if the King goes to c5, we just do the same thing again with a check and force them to go up another square. But let's say they go here to a5 instead. Then this won't work because they can just go here. They don't have to go backwards anymore. So what we will do here is simply just follow it up by going King b3. Now your opponents are either forced to go up here or they're forced to go here. But what if they go to b5? Then what will we do? What will we do here? Well, once again, we have this very simple check. Your opponent has to go up, and then you follow them once again. And once your opponent maybe goes here, then you just bring your Rook to the other side. If they try to run, what we need to do now is simply just follow them with the King. It might take a while, but just follow him with the King. Follow him all the way over here. Here. And now you can do this thing again. And force your opponent up. We just continue. Let's say they go here. We bring our Rook to the other side. If they go here, once again, just this. Now, we can do the same thing. The opponent tries going here. We could either go f6 or e6 or g6. I mean, all the moves wins if you know how to actually do it by just following the King, bring the Rook to the other side. But the fastest move to win here is actually just e6. The reason, if the King goes to e8, we have a checkmate over here, because the King won't have any available squares, as you can see. It's just a checkmate. But if your opponent decides to go to this square, we can simply just do the thing we have done all the way until this position. Just follow with the King here, follow once again. They're forced to go here, only move, and then we deliver a checkmate, and we win the game. Yeah. So let's go back to the original position. So all you need to know is bring the Rook to the corner once your opponent follows. Well, here's actually kind of tricky, but all you need to do here is bring this to the other corner. Because now, if your opponent goes here, then, you know, this thing, as we have gone through. Once the opponent goes here, we go King here. The opponent might move, we go to the other side. If they chase our Rook, we just follow them. But if they get to our Rook first here, then we just bring it to the other side. It's simple. No need to do things, overcomplicate things. And here, it might look kind of tricky, because if we follow the King, then they will just be able to go away. So we can simply just do something like this, because now, just lose a tempo. And if the King goes here now, then we just do this once again. Follow the King. Whenever they try to take a Rook, we just bring it to the other side. Chase the King. Yep. If they go here, we just bring our Rook up. Just continue doing this thing. Check. Bring the King up. Whenever they try and do something, they might try to go for the Rook. You can simply just follow them. here. If they try to take your rook, bring it to the other side. Here, here, here. Lose a tempo once again. The reason why we don't just chase them with the king right now is because they can escape. It's still completely winning, of course, but this way is faster. So once we get into these positions, when we can move our king, but every single move of our king is followed by their king just running away, we can simply just move the rook a square, make them use a tempo. If they go here, checkmate. If they go here, we just follow them, force them here, and deliver a checkmate, or win the game. So this is all you need to know to win endgames where you're up a rook against the king. So thank you for watching. If you would like me to explain any other tactics, feel free to comment it down below. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to, and peace out.